frequency of the AC source is 500 over pi hertz. You know what? What would be the reactance? So we want to find the reactance. If you have done, or if your teacher has taught you concept of AC circuits, where you have a resistance, a capacitive reactance, and inductive reactance, okay, you would know what to do here. But notwithstanding, since it is a question with options, look at the options. A, 0.01 ohms, B, 190.91 ohms, C, 200.00 ohms, and then D, 795.46 ohms, and E, 1000.00 ohms. There's no way to find out this except you solve from beginning to the end, and if eventually your answer corresponds with any of these options, that means you are right. Okay, so let's delve into it, all right? What we need to do first of all, we consider the capacitance. Look at the capacitors are connected in parallel, right? That's the first thing. The capacitors are connected in parallel, so we can redraw we can take note of that, all right? With capacitance, it's 2 microfarad and 3 microfarad respectively. So parallel arrangement of capacitors, parallel formula for capacitors are arranged in that format. We have is CT, total capacitance, is equal to C1 plus C2. That's the first thing we need to do, okay? For capacitors connected in parallel, the formula is CT equals to C1 plus C2. All right, so we substitute accordingly. We have this is 2, right, plus this is 3, both measure the microfarad. So eventually the total capacitance here is going to be 5 microfarad. Okay, let's assume we have found this. Okay, we have found this. We can quickly redraw to be, we can now redraw okay, my mind went to, okay, we can quickly redraw this to be this. All right, very simple, very simple. This time around is now 5 microfarad. No longer the split we are looking at is being calculated, okay? This is the total capacitance in an AC circuit, and the value is 5 microfarad. Let me rewrite my 5 very well. 5 microfarad, okay? Very good. Now, we are talking about a capacitor of this value in an AC circuit. That's a symbol of frequency 500 over pi hertz. Okay? That's our concern here. So what do? We recall that for us to be able to find the capacitive reactance offered to the flow of current by a capacitor in an AC circuit, we must consider that the capacitive reactance Xc is equal to 1 all over 2 pi Fc, where F is the frequency given in the question, 500 over pi, and then C is the value of the parallel arrangement of the capacitors, which has been calculated to be 5 microfarad. Okay? So let's quickly do that. What we need to do, we continue with our formula. Capacitive reactance is equal to 1 all over, we maintain 2, we are now putting everything in brackets, okay? To avoid confusion. Then our pi remains our pi, okay? And then for frequency F, we now have 500 all over pi, again, close. And then for the value of the capacitance, which is 5 microfarad, we have 5 micro is 10 raised to the power minus 6 bracket close. We extend our division line. That is it. If we have done this, that means we have started well. And then in no distant time, we we are going to arrive at any of these options as our answer, right? All right, so let's see. Without wasting time, we can cancel this. This can go, pi and pi can go. All right, and we now have that our capacitive reactance can be restated as 1 all over. This time around, 2 times 500 is 1,000, okay? Times 500, okay, 5 times 10 raised to the power minus 6, okay? This is becoming very, very interesting. Look at it. I love this. Can you see? I hope we're not missing anything. Very, very interesting. So by the time we resolve this, let's go further a bit. Let's see. Capacitive reactance again is equal to, let's see what happens here. We maintain our 1 all over. This is what? Let's convert this to standard form. It becomes 10 raised to the power 3 times 5 times 10 minus 6. It's becoming more interesting, okay? Look at it. Look at this. Very, very interesting. So what do we do next? We consider powers. Can we consider powers now? Of course we can. We can. There is nothing wrong with that. So let's see if we go that way. If we can have 1 all over, it becomes 5 times 10. Look at it. Look at it. We have minus 6. All right? Good. It's going to be plus. It's going to be plus plus, so we have 1 plus here. Oh my goodness. Let's see. I hope we're doing the right thing. This is 10 combined with this 10, all right, as powers. But this time here is positive, there is negative. So we must be very careful so that we don't make any mistakes, right? So let's go. We have capacitive reactance once again is equal to 1 all over. Let's see what happens now. Can we resolve this? First of all, we put down our 5, and then we continue with 10. All right? Let's see. Minus 6 plus 3 is going to be minus 3. Good. Absolutely good. We're making sense. And finally, we can go. Capacitive reactance is also given as, we cannot say, all right, we cannot say 0.005 and then minus 1. Good. This is becoming very interesting. By the time we find the inverse, I will leave that for you. Yes, I want you to finish it up. Capacitive reactance is equal to that. Whatever you have should be the answer. It must appear here. I already know the answer, but I want you to either prove me right or wrong. Find 0.005 inverse. The inverse of 0.005. It should be somewhere here. It's already looking at me, okay? So confirm it. Confirm it and put it there in the comment section, right? When you do that, that means you have really understood the steps that I have taken to arrive at this point.